Add it to our stack, right? Do you know who those reports are?
I know Steve Denny.
That is not.
All right. I'd like to call the West Washington School Board meeting of August 18th, 2025 in order. Mr. Secretary, get a chance to review the balance of the bank reconciliation fund.
Mr. President, I have, and I will make a motion for its approval.
Got a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous. Mr. Secretary, get a chance to review the claims and transfers.
I have, and I'll make a motion for their approval as well.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous. You've got a copy of the July 28th, 2025 minutes. Get a motion to approve those. Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous. Mr. Nance, is there an academic report?
We do have an academic report and a special guest, and Tom gets to be in charge of both of those things, so.
I'll start with the iRead3 scores. This is usually on your iLearn scores, but they were not out officially last meeting.
You want to give them a little background on iRead, just because it has changed, to include second graders, but the third grade is the big day.
iRead3, and they have to pass the iRead3 test in third grade to move on to fourth grade. There are a few exceptions, but for most part, you have to pass. Now, they can take it in second grade now. That just started a couple of years ago, and they can take it twice in second grade, once early and then once in the summer. If they score a certain grade too low the first time, they are required to go to summer school. And if they do not come 90% of the time, we have to fill out a lot of paperwork and have a plan for them. And then in third grade, they get another chance. Actually, they get 3 more chances. They can take one when we take it in March, they can take one at the end of school, and then they can take one in the summer during summer school. So actually, you get 5 chances to take it. But if you look at our scores, it shows the area scores. The state average was 87.5% of passing. That's up 5% from last year. So the state has gone up, but I think there's a combination of that. One, I think the teachers are figuring out what they need to do on that, but also when you get to take it 5 times, you have more than likely you're going to get passed. You have a better chance. So, but you can see that our pass rate was 98.5, and if you think about that, it doesn't take 1 or 2% is basically 1 or 2 students when you have a class of 70 students. And you can see the other area schools have done pretty well too here lately. They've went up quite a bit too, but 98.5 was the highest. And if you look at the bottom, iRead3 state ranked by corporation around the state, we were the 8th highest corporation-wise in the state. So that's credit to our teachers, and that's second grade and third grade teachers. I guess K1 too, because they get them prepared. And then second grade, I think this past year, we have 82% of our students that's already passed it already in second grade, so that are third graders now. So we're about state average just with our second grade passing. And then the others still have 3 more chances to pass this year.
That's wonderful.
But I do have a special guest. Cross, step up here, buddy. This is Cross Hunsley. He's a little nervous.
What's his name?
Cross Hunsley. Well, I brought him because in the iLearn this year on the math, he scored a perfect score.
This is the young man?
This is a young man. That is about impossible. He's awesome. I know Mr. Walker has told me this is the smartest math student he has ever had in class. So I just wanted to bring him, introduce him to you, and honor him because that's a great accomplishment. Good job.
Cross. Excellent work. Mr. Walker bragged on you big time.
Well done, young man.
He's probably smarter than Mr. Rosenbaum in math.
What I am glad is I'm not teaching math anymore because it would be the student I'd have to stay 1 day ahead of if I was teaching in high school. I've had a few of those.
Well done. Good job.
Thanks.
All right. That's going to be hard to follow.
Yeah. It's awful dull after this.
Yeah. Do you have any patrons?
No patrons.
And you all should have a copy of the August 18th, 2025 personnel report. Need a motion to approve that.
Make motion to approve the personnel report.
Got a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second, any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous? Got anything under other?
No, I have something under other for new business, but not here in
Very
this.
good. Old business,
No old business.
new business. The 2026 budget.
Yeah, we've been working on the 2026 budget and prep. I need authorization to publish what we are going to have and prior to our next board meeting. It's our school bus replacement plan, our CP plan, and announce our public hearing and our publication. I need permission to publish that information.
I move for authorization to publicize the budget.
Very good, we have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second, any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous?
I'm requesting that we move the September board meeting to September the 22nd. The superintendent's conference, the annual superintendent's conference is that week. And the second day, the Indiana Small and Rural Schools have our annual meeting. And I'm the president of that organization, and so I think it's best that I'm there. And so if you guys are amenable to it, I'd like to move our board meeting to September the 22nd.
Have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Motion is second, any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous? Gosh, Mr. Secretary, is there any field trip requests?
We've got a few, so get comfortable. Ms. Bays would like to take 88 third graders to Derby Nerd Playhouse on November the 25th, where they will go see a play. They'll talk about theme and character development. Mrs. Hepp would like to take 14 FFA students to the Orange County Community Building on September the 11th for the area livestock skillathon contest at the Orange County Community Center. Ms. Hepp would also like to take 14 FFA students on October the 11th to Purdue University, where they will be shown an array of agricultural items from different aspects of the agriculture sector. Ms. Hepp would also like to take 12 FFA students on September the 25th and 26th to Buffalo Trace Park, where they will participate in a fundraiser doing parking at Buffalo Trace. Ms. Hepp would like to take 12 FFA students on September the 13th to Arbuckle Greenhouses for another fundraiser through the sale of their mums, which will be a big fundraiser for them, we hope. Ms. Nance would like to take 144 11th and 12th grade students on September the 16th to Eastern High School, where they will be going to the INACAC in INACAC. Is that what it's called? That's what we're going to call it. Well, we're just gonna say the letters. To the college fair there, where Salem and West Washington will bring students there to Eastern to look at different college and university options, so they can look at some of their future plans. Mr. Wolf would like to take 10 BPA students on September the 20th to the Huber Banquet Hall, where they have volunteered for the Steel Dynamics Company picnic. They'll do some work there as that company has their group picnic. Ms. Hepp would like to take 5 FFA students on August 25th to the FSA building in Salem, where they will compete in a Farm Bureau discussion meet. She would also like to take 5 more FFA students on September the 16th to Southern Hills in Salem for the second round of the Farm Bureau discussion meet, taking one mini bus both times there. Ms. Hepp would like to take 14 FFA students on September the 17th to Scottsburg High School for the District 11 FFA kickoff. Our members from around the district will meet together. And finally, Ms. Hepp would like to take 14 FFA students on September the 5th to location activity TBD. Because it's a soil judging contest, and they're going to go judge some soils and decide what's good and what's not. I make a motion that we send them to all those various places.
We have motions, there a second? Motion and a second, any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous. And there's your new business other.
Yeah, so we have a student who is vision impaired, and he had been going to the program at Paoli. He's now a high school student, and he was accepted into the Indiana School for the Blind. We transport him there on Sundays, we pick him up on Fridays. We do that with our school minivan. Because of the distance, and because of it happening on Friday and Sunday, and us not having our bus mechanic in here, I'm asking for approval to apply for a fleet marathon gas card so that we can recoup some benefits from that, and they can fuel. Generally, we only do fuel here on our campus with our fuel that we purchase from Riley Oil. But in this case, she's not going to be able to make that trip Friday to Sunday without. And we've gotten away from any kind of reimbursements. It's just not a great practice for accounting if people use their own personal credit card and then reimburse them. So I'm asking for approval to apply for a marathon gas card.
Okay, so moved. Motion, is there a second? Motion second, any discussion? All those in favor? Unanimous. All right, anything else under other?
No, sir.
Any other business to be presented to the board? We're adjourned. So Cross, tell us about this math test. How long did it take you to ace it? How long did it take you to take the test, do you know?
Maybe hour to 2 hours.
Wow, that long. Good job.
I was thinking that short, he got it done quick.
never get finished when it's bad.
I've heard that's a long time to take it.
We have to live